Okay, ich habe wieder 5 Konzentration. 2, 4, 6, 7 Punkte. Mir fehlt irgendwie, dass ich das Buch lesen konnte.
All right. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Da gehe ich mal von aus. Meine nächste Lektüre. Regeln der Galerie, Ablenkung, Überzeugung, Wissenschaft. Okay, ich brauche Wissenschaft. Suche nach Hinweisen.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases. The inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices.
Okay. Das ist der Brief, den ich gestern gelesen habe. Also in der Nacht gelesen habe. Gelee Royal. Was ist das?
Last Judgment.
Ach
Why
so.
do I always get the most terrifying room?
Du hast die anderen ja nicht gesehen.
Writing material.
Ja. Okay, ich habe Aufmerksamkeit noch nicht erlangt. Hier?
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio represented St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Okay.
Nothing.
Ja, hast du gerade drin gepennt?
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Okay.
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
Sammlermünze wieder gefunden. Und ich gucke jetzt mal nach draußen. Sammlermünze. Hier komme ich nicht hin.
A Chinese coin.
Noch eine Münze. Aber wenn ich mich nicht täusche, wird das nicht mehr zu meinem Raum.
This room looks unoccupied. This room looks unoccupied.
Okay. Nebel. Ich kann hier die Aussicht genießen. Klippen. Sonst nicht viel.
Great. Honey. Carmelite water.
Okay. Gelee Royal und Karmelitenkäse.
Here's something that will
Tee.
undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
Pflanze untersuchen. Aufmerksamkeit noch nicht erlangt, okay. Ich hätte gern alle Möglichkeiten und wäre ein super Detektiv. Haben wir hier?
A priest's robe. Crosses. Must be Piaggi's room.
Ja. Ja, hier auch. Oh, ich kann hier reingehen. Ah, ich bin wieder in meinem Zimmer, gut. Da unten ist eine Mütze
Look.
wahrscheinlich.
Markings on the floor.
Okay.
Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage. Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
Okay.
A Voyage Around the World. The travel log of the explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. and I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Ja, bitte sie.
Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
Ja, finden wir bestimmt.
Come on, Louis, think. Think. Let's recap.
Okay,
My mother was in this room.
meine Mutter war
I
im
found a
Zimmer.
rare edition of her favorite book.
Ihr
She
Lieblingsbuch.
must have left something behind.
Irgendwas hier gelassen.
She must have used the writing materials.
Ja,
What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages.
okay.
A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Ist das so eine Kerze? Ich kann da oben hin. Die Wand halt noch nicht erlangen. Nein.
Inferno by Dante.
Achso.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Asche nehmen. Aber ich darf jetzt den Schlüssel.
There's a circle around the lock here. Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Dann nehmen wir doch den Schlüssel. Ja, Zitrone und Asche.
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer to be given to her son, Louis. I should
Okay.
probably take it. All right. I've retrieved everything.
Ja, ich weiß. Wo ist das Buch? Da ist das Buch. So, wir schauen jetzt die Asche da drüber, damit die Zitrone hängen bleibt. Es an der Zitrone hängen bleibt und dann läuft das.
Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good. Might have worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no. There's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
Okay, dann nicht. Raus kann ich noch nicht, oder? Yep. Aber ich würde gerne da oben hinkommen, aber ich... Aber hier? Schloss knacken, nicht genug Power, Heimlichkeit noch nicht erlangt. Überlegen, wofür man sie benutzen könnte.
Ah, secret writing. Many people use this method for their secret correspondences. Light the flame and the ink appears.
Ja, Kerze nehmen, ne? Die hast du nicht in die Tasche gesteckt. Du hast sie dir nicht in die... Ja, jedes Mal falle ich auf dieses Buch rein. Wenn wir das jetzt mit der Kerze machen...
Aha! It's working! The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great.
Ja,
I
Entschuldigung.
hope it wasn't a
doof.
unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Okay. Ja,
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
na
I'm
klar.
not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Okay, Medusa. Sekunde, das Ding mit den vielen Augen. Der wird nur verrückt. Hier.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio represented St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Was? Ah,
Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room? The torture of
Ja, ich bin nur
Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
kommt einem noch nicht hin, ich weiß.
Saint Jerome and the Angel, Judith beheading Holofernes, Saturn devouring his son, the conversion of Saint Paul by Caravaggio, Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes.
Okay, ich begebe mich jetzt in den roten Saal im Erdgeschoss. Ich glaube, hier
Look,
irgendwas.
markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Hoffe ich immer noch, aber okay. Warum bist du mir so penetrant angezeigt?
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
Naja. Wir begeben uns in den roten Saal im Erdgeschoss, steht da.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Oh, schauen wir doch mal, ne? Da komme ich nicht rein. Frisches Zeugs. Ja, sagst du mir irgendwann Bescheid, dass ich hier nicht längs gehen kann. Oh, guck mal, da kann ich rein.
Let no one disturb me. I'm busy.
Too bad. I'll see him later.
Wer war das?
President George Washington.
Ah, Washington. Früchte.
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
Was? Du kannst nicht einfach so reingehen, ne?
For God's sakes, what happened in here?
Okay. Nichts Gutes. Wer war denn jetzt nochmal Elizabeth? Kann ich den Schlüssel nutzen?
A chest with a half circle pattern.
Ja, ich glaube nicht. Ja, danke. Und hier?
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
Ja, wir können uns nicht am ersten Sonntag im Mai treffen. Wir haben alle Wände voll zu tun, das Land zu regieren. Wir werden uns schnell besuchen, auch wenn es nur ein Tag ist. Dein liebender Vater. Verzeih deiner Mutter, sie ist noch nicht bereit, das alles zu akzeptieren. Royal und...
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Zurück. Ich werde nichts essen, was ich nicht kenne. Okay, was haben wir hier? Karmelitengeist? Ich möchte nicht durch den... Okay. Schon wieder nicht geguckt, was ich gesammelt habe. Hier ist noch ein Brief.
June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last, right soon. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
Ich habe große Sorge, deine Worte waren so kalt. Was würden die Gefühle uns bedeuten? Nebenwirkungen der Behandlung plagen, auch abklingend soll ich ihm Glauben schenken.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I am driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you. But they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you tight. We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with Father. I didn't understand everything because they spoke in French, but I'm sure they were talking about you.
Ich bin verzweifelt, du antwortest nicht. Ich weiß nicht, ob du meine Briefe erhältst. Mein Vater kontrolliert die Korrespondenz und schickt nicht mehr alle Briefe zurück, aber das Zimmermädchen bringt dir Briefe weg. Aber trotzdem sind sie immer noch unbeantwortet. Ich hoffe, du kommst bald zurück. Und ich sehe hier viele Schriften an der Wand und kann hier was mitnehmen.
A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite society.
Und Elisabeth ist immun gegen Immunität. Ich wollte
Looks
ihn
like I
nicht
found a
fressen.
box containing some kind of white crystals.
Das war alles, was ich hier drin mitgucken konnte. Okay, raus. Raus. Weigert er sich rauszugehen. Okay, ich gebe bestimmt wieder zurück, oder? Nö. Hat er gerade geching. So, ich kann hier nicht runter. Kann hier nicht rein. Ja, auch nicht. Noch ein Erdsternchen. Kann ich hier runter? Ja. Oh, Kuchen. Münze? Halbkreisschlüssel. Sag mir bitte, ich kann noch in den Raum rein. Was? Ja. Ich gehe nochmal hier Christins Schlüssel. Da glaube ich hier direkt um die Ecke. Kann ich das Buch jetzt mitnehmen? Yep. Ja, Halbkreis.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
Ja. Schlüssel verwenden, den ich dazu gefunden habe.
An untutored hand copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible.
Kann ich noch nicht an... Okay. Kann mir die Notiz noch nicht entziffern oder anderes. Aber ich kann zu dieser Uhr rennen. Und die Münze damit nehmen. Hier ging nichts. Ja. War hier nicht ein blauer Punkt? Okay. Schön, dass jemand hier frische Früchte hingelegt hat. Und jetzt sagt mir bestimmt wieder die Stimme, du musst dich konzentrieren. Bin ich an der Tür vorbeigerannt. Nö. Da kann ich auch nicht rein.
That must be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
Ich könnte das Schloss knacken, wenn ich denn die Skills hätte. Na, guck mal, hier ist ein Putzen.
Might be better to take a different stairway.
Ja. Okay, mal gucken, ob ich jetzt noch was finde oder eine Tür offen ist. Und dann darf ich wieder hinein in das gesellschaftliche Leben, so heißt das Wort, was ich suchte. Mich mit Leuten unterhalten, den Typen sehen, der die andere Dame da schlagen wollte. Mein Zimmer? Das ist mein Zimmer? Nein, das ist wieder das Zimmer. Kenne ich schon zur Genüge, danke. Oh, ich wollte jetzt irgendwie runter. Hier nicht? Uff. Hier geht's nur auf den Dachboden. Wo ich noch nicht längs komme. Kann ich mir das Bild näher betrachten? Nein. Dann gehe ich halt hier runter. Ah, salut.
Excuse Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault, too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Holm.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
Ja.
You didn't happen to lose this, did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine stole it from me.
Nee, das hast du dir fallen lassen.
You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes,
Gut
why?
erkannt.
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
Wie meinen Sie das?
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you?
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Sieht so aus, ja.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
Sie nicht drängen, sich dir anzuvertrauen.
You're right. I don't want this conversation to turn into an interrogation. You've suffered enough already. I respect your silence. Please excuse me.
Well, thank you. I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Die Schwester erwähnt.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes,
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
she's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
Okay.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Okay. Jetzt gehen sie alle in den Saal, oder was?
Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility. Surprising for an entrance hall.
Ja. Hier kann ich mir nur angucken. Was ist das hier?
Fall of the Damned by Rubens.
Ach,
The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss.
Rudi.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service, day and night, sir.
Über das Anwesen.
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
Ja, was ist draußen?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir.
Okay.
For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests.
Yeah.
If Sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
What's on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms. The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir?
Nö, erstmal nicht, danke. Über die Gäste. Über den Gastgeber.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that Sir would like to know?
Die Gäste.
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps Sir would like to know something else?
Brauche ich Hilfe?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Keine Ahnung. Nicht. Danke. Okay, ich kann nur in den anderen Raum gehen. Später, Rudi. Oder gibt es hier noch irgendwas zu sehen? Boah, ey, ich sehe gerade gar nichts. Ich kann mich nur da hinsetzen, okay.